Hi guys, and welcome to the first update from my Football Manager 13 career with Rangers. As you can see here, we have a game coming up against Celtic. That is in the Scottish League Cup third round. We have an old firm derby. Cannot wait for that game. Severely looking forward to that game. Really hope we can do something. See their league table. We are top. We've played 5 games. We have 13 points. I'll go into the league table in a little bit. Some interesting team stats you see there. We have we've scored 2 goals per game on average, conceded half a goal per game on average. Our average attendance is 38,000. Quickly show you some of the players who I've brought in. First one is Emil Mpenza, valued at 60,000. He's on £2.5 grand a week. He's been pretty good for me, but he's not started that many games due to the fact that Lee McCulloch is in fine form. We have also brought in Daniel Wilkinson. He was brought in by my head of youth development, a player who will hopefully turn out to be good for us in the second and first division. I signed myself Marcel Eger, a German defender. See there, he's got decent fitness, good strength, jumping's okay, tackling 14, heading a 12. He's a good squad player. He's on at 1,500 a week. I've signed on loan Christian Caballos from Spurs. Great stats for an attacking midfielder central, which is where we need him from when we play him, as we only have one player in that role at the moment in time. But great teamwork, good technique, good flair, good pace, good aggression, gets forward whenever he can. We've also managed to snap up Callum McManaman on loan from Wigan. See, he has 13 dribbling, 13 finishing, 12 first touch, 12 passing, 12 of the ball, 14 influence, 13 pace, 12 natural fitness. I have also picked up Ben Gordon, a left back who was available on a free agency. He's got some good all-round stats, only 21, 4-star report, so hopefully he will be good for us for a few years' time. Dennis Knight has also come into the club, another player brought in by my head of youth development. Hopefully he turns out to be a good player. I still have mixed views about him right now. Bastian Zimmerman, a young left back, was brought in. I was in negotiation with Ben Gordon and had the choice of signing this guy. I scouted him, and my head of youth developments thought it would be ideal to bring him in. So we've got him in as well as in the youth team at the moment. I have Paul Connolly on loan from Rangers. We were struggling in the right back role. You can see there 16 influence, 14 teamwork, 15 work rate, 14 long throws, 12 marking, 15 tackling. Good all-round physical stats. He is a solid right back, and hopefully I can sign him on a transfer at the end of the season. Ben Say has been brought in, a defensive midfielder, stroke midfielder central. He's only 18. Hopefully he progresses to be better than he currently is. And these last 3 were all brought in by my head of youth development. We have Emenku, a midfielder central, only 18. Hopefully turns out to be better than his 2-star report at the moment. Kevin Thompson, he was brought in. Actually, I brought Kevin Thompson in. While I think about it, yeah, he was brought in on a free. If I remember correctly, yeah, he has played for Rangers before, and he went to Middlesbrough, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to bring him in. And he is an absolutely fantastic player. One of the mainstays of the midfield. He's definitely used a lot in midfield. And the final player was Stefan Galinski. I brought this guy in on a trial. I wasn't too sure what to make of him, but my head of youth development signed him up. So we'll just have to see how he plays. So now, guys, I will show you the team. And you can see they've got Alexander in goal. Connolly is right back. Ben Gordon is currently left back. We have Kribari and Perry as the 2 centre backs. We have Black, Hutton and McLeod in midfield, only because Kevin Thompson is currently injured. Attacking midfielder, we have Andy Little, and then we have Sandaza up front, along with Lee McCulloch. Sandaza has been playing fantastic of late. So we've got 3 goals and 2 assists in 4 league games, which is pretty good, I think. But here we go, the main man of the moment, Lee McCulloch. He's been absolutely amazing. He's not. See, he's got 2 man of the matches. He's not. I'd say the goal scorer that and scoring. See, he has scored 3 in 5 in the league and 2 in 2 in the League Cup. So he is scoring goals, but it's more the man of the match performances. His all round play. He's unbelievable, and we are using him in a striker role, and he is absolutely fantastic. I'll show you now how we've got on so far with our fixtures this season. Alright, let's have a quick look. We played the Rangers reserves in a friendly and beat them 5-1. We then lost 2 friendlies in a row to Monterey and Pumas. They were unfortunate defeats, but we were playing a higher class of opposition. We then beat Inverness Cali Thistle away from home. Then we drew with Aberdeen and St Mirren. So we played 3 SPL games and we were unbeaten played 3 SPL teams and unbeaten in those 3 games. We lost to Falkirk in the Challenge Cup, which is highly unfortunate, but since then we've gone on a tear and we are unbeaten in our last few games. Beat Airdrie in the League Cup first round, beat Inverness Cali again, at home this time in the League Cup second round. In the league, our first game was at home against Queen's Park, which was a 1-0 draw. We then went to Clyde and beat them 3-0. That's 3-1, sorry. We then faced Montrose at home, beat them 2-0. We then faced Annan away from home, beat them 3-0. And our last game we played Peterhead at home and we won that one 3-1. See their league table. Played 5, won 4, drawn. We are unbeaten and we've only conceded 3 goals in the 5 games at home. So 3 goals in 5 games in total in the league, and we've scored 12. Elgin have scored 13, so they are the top scorers in the league, but they've conceded 9. Whereas Stirling have only conceded 4. Our goal difference is +9, 13 points, 1 ahead of Elgin. See there, Annan at the bottom, not a single point for them. I think that's about it, guys. There's not really much to show you. If I can find this bit of news that I did find, I found it slightly worrying because it just sort of came out the blue to me. I just finished the transfer deadline day, and here we go. Rangers under transfer embargo. Global transfer ban has been placed upon Rangers until Tuesday the 3rd of September 2013. Now I don't know why this is. I've had no recollection of, and nothing has come through to say why this is. I'll show you the finances. And yes, we are making a loss this month of 330,000. Last month we made a loss of 1 million. But this season we've made 10 million profit so far, and the bank balance is nearly 8 million. We'll have a look at income this season. See, their season ticket sales have been 11 million this season. We've sold I think it's about 25,000 season tickets. We've got 2.8 million in sponsorship. So I have no idea why we've been given a transfer embargo. There's no reason for it, and it's very strange. One other thing I will show you whilst I remember, when I can find it. Staff. I brought in a load of new staff. I have a new assistant manager. I have Herbert Wimmer as my assistant manager, and he's an absolute legend. He's brilliant. He's does loads of man management. He's 19. He knows. He gives. He does the training. I let him do the press conferences, and every time I've sent him to do a press conference, the players have been confident after what he's come out and said. So he's got determination of 17, 14 adaptability, 14 judgment and player potential, 15 motivating. He's absolutely fantastic. I have a fair few scouts now as well. My scouts, I do have Klaus Fischer, Horst Dieter Houtgarten, Paul Montgomery, Charlie Palmer, Mikhail Piroski, and Franz Roth, along with Neil Murray as my head scout. I do have, like I said, the scouts that are going out there. Most of them I've looked to get them high on the looking for youth, as I just want my scouts to go out there and get youth players in, players that are going to be world-class stars in a few years' time when we're looking to make it into the Champions League. Because we don't have much money to play. I think there's 180,000 in the budget to play with, and in terms of transfer budget, we have 176,000. The wage budget is 118,000, I believe. Yep, I'm on 111,000. I've sold one player to Plymouth for 10,000, so I've not really spent much on transfers because of keeping the money in case I need it for wages, so we do have that available. But that's about it. What I'll do, I will get some games played, and I will bring you an update around middle of December time. Just after maybe the East Stirlingshire game, but we have a couple of cup games coming up. Like I said, we have the game against Celtic in the League Cup third round, and then we're playing Cove Rangers in the Scottish Cup second round. So I will get this done as soon as I can, guys, and I'll come back to you with an update middle of December, and then one probably at the end of the January transfer window. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know any suggestions for players to buy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.